Hey, I'm Hubwood and welcome to today's video. Viture has just released their improved Viture Pro XR glasses. If you haven't seen my review of the previous version, let me quickly bring you up to speed on what these glasses can do, because they are quite awesome. So let's talk about that.
This is Hubwood.
These Viture Pro XR glasses are the perfect tool for anyone tired of small handheld screens on devices like the ASUS ROG Ally, the Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck, or even your smartphone or your laptop. You can connect these glasses to any of these devices as long as they support display output over USB-C. They project a huge 135-inch screen 3 meters in front of you, allowing you to play games, watch movies, or perform work-related tasks more comfortably than on a tiny screen. For perspective, sitting 3 meters from our 55-inch TV and using the glasses, the virtual screen appears at least twice as big. Makes you really feel its size. If I sit directly in front of my 27-inch PC monitor, the virtual screen is about the same size as said monitor. Now, this is especially great if you're like on a train, waiting at the doctor's office, sitting in your armchair, lying on your couch, where you can now see a huge screen instead of the ceiling. Or what the heck, even at the beach or anywhere really. Most devices simply require the included cable to connect the Viture Pro XR glasses to your device, and you're good to go. They use a bit of your device's energy and don't need a separate power supply or battery. They also have high quality built-in speakers, and you can adjust the volume and brightness directly with its 2 buttons. With this new version, Viture improved the glasses significantly. Firstly, they didn't change the packaging, which is still pretty awesome. And the packaging is actually pretty great for all the stuff they offer. I really think they should win some design award. Oh, okay, I see. They basically won all of them. Okay, so now what about the glasses? We now get a 135-inch screen, up from 120 inches. They improved the refresh rate from 60 Hz to a whopping 120 Hz and increased the perceived brightness up to 1000 nits. While the total weight remains a mere 78 grams for the glasses alone. They are also SGS A+ low eye fatigue certified, theoretically causing less eye strain than most phones or monitors. They also address the issues some users experienced with blurry edges on the sides on the virtual screen. With the new enhanced electrochromic film, the Pro version of the XR glasses now blocks almost all light, making a lens shade like this unnecessary, even in bright daylight. And you can activate or deactivate this feature with just one click of this button right here. Additionally, Viture just released a new special edition Bluetooth gaming controller in cooperation with 8-Bit Do, which we will discuss later. Another great aspect of these new glasses is the price actually, which is even lower than the original at release, with $459 for the glasses only. And Viture even offers a 30-day refund if you decide they're not for you. The previous glasses already had great sound thanks to the once more built-in Harman Kardon speakers, but just like last time, I wish the Pro version was louder. However, they use technology that prevents people nearby from being disturbed, as they won't hear more than a whisper even at maximum volume. And you could always switch to Bluetooth in-ears or anything else at any time, of course. If your myopia is below -5D, they've got you covered with an optional prescription kit, while up to -5D, you're gonna be okay thanks to the adjustable lenses the glasses come with. Now let's quickly go through the use cases that I've personally tested the Viture Pro XR glasses with. You can plug them into handheld devices like the Steam Deck, the ASUS ROG Ally or the Lenovo Legion GO, and immediately enjoy a huge screen, as Windows, SteamOS and even Android or iOS will recognize the glasses as a regular monitor. By the way, they have this splendid magnetic system at the glasses that will prevent you from accidentally ripping them from your face if you step on the cable, and it's very easy to connect the cable blindly even when you're wearing them. If you plan on using them with your Nintendo Switch, you'll need the optional new Pro mobile dock, which also significantly extends your battery life as it doubles as a 13,000 mAh power bank. This accessory also allows you to plug in a second pair of glasses, so you could enjoy content together or even play multiplayer games like Mario Kart 8 or the great co-op title It Takes Two. Viture developed an optional mobile dock mount for easier attachment of the 2 parts. The dock costs $129, but with the discount code Hubwood you will get an extra 10% off on any accessories except for the glasses themselves. And while we're at it, they also improved said dock compared to the non-Pro version, as it's now a bit lighter while providing even better battery runtimes, and they now support 3D content as well. Oh, and the mobile dock will also enhance the battery life of your Steam Deck, ROG Ally and so on. If your smartphone supports video out over USB-C, you can easily plug in the Viture Pro XR glasses and enjoy a huge full-screen display, anywhere at any time. There's also the Spacewalker app for Android that offers a lot of extra features for content enjoyment. And you could also use the new mentioned 8-bit Do controller and connect that to your phone via Bluetooth within seconds to perfectly play action games like Fortnite, PUBG or Asphalt 9 without the need for any other devices. So that can really even turn your smartphone into a veritable gaming console. You can also plug the Viture Pro XR glasses into your laptop to enjoy an even bigger screen, if it supports display output over USB-C of course. They will soon launch the free Spacewalker application for Windows as well, which will offer features like a virtual multi-screen and the option to pin your screen in the air in front of you so it won't move with your head movements. Though unfortunately, unlike with VR glasses, once you move your head, the opposite end of the display screen will become cut off. Viture also offers a standalone neckband, which serves as a practical mobile Android device with lots of extra features like streaming Steam games from your PC, your Xbox, your PS5 to the neckband directly. And it even supports cloud game services. The neckband has an active cooling fan with 2 different speed modes, which is quite audible, especially if not used in quiet mode, comparable to the noise of a gaming laptop under load. And you can even watch 3D content movies with the neckband, though it's more comparable to watching a movie on your 3D TV rather than a VR experience, though it's much more comfortable to wear for sure.
And with the neckband you can also use the ambient mode, allowing you to shrink down the screen size so you won't miss any content while you're able to perfectly see what's happening in front of you.
And it also allows you to install some Android games directly on the neckband. And last but not least, let's take a closer look at the Viture X 8-bit Do Limited Edition controller. It's a black, transparent, wireless, lightweight Bluetooth controller with an Xbox controller layout, although there are 2 important things to note. The R1 and R2 triggers are non-linear digital buttons, not linear triggers like on an Xbox controller, so for racing games you wouldn't be able to gently accelerate, for example. And even though the button layout suggests it's a standard Xbox layout, the X and the Y, as well as A and B buttons are actually switched, since it's designed with the Nintendo Switch in mind. If you're not a Switch user, you might need to change the controller layout if you can't get used to it. Other than that, it's a well-built and sturdy controller with great haptics for the buttons and joysticks. Relatively inexpensive at only $40, unless you make use of my discount code Hubwood, which gives you an additional 10% off. Now, are there any downsides and what are they? It can take some time to find the right nose piece for the glasses to wear them in the best possible way. If your eyes are too far apart or too close together, you might not be able to use them correctly, or you probably won't see the whole screen at once. But since no face is the same, they added 4 nose pieces for you to tinker around with, and if everything fails, you can always send the glasses back and get a refund. Personally, I would love slightly bigger glasses with a better field of view even more. Also, the so-called 3D OF feature, which is pinning the screen right in front of you, hasn't been implemented into the glasses yet, meaning unless you're getting the neckband or using the Spacewalker apps, you won't be able to use it until later this year. But they promise to include it in the Spacewalker app on most devices. Although right now, it seems to be a bit buggy at times, as it's still a beta version. I also want to quickly mention motion sickness, which some people claim to be affected by for the old version. While I'm personally very sensitive to that, I did not experience any motion sickness even after wearing the glasses for 2 to 3 hours straight. And of course, if you're going to get all the accessories, it's not exactly cheap, to be honest, while you'd be getting a quite big discount if you're actually getting a few items at once. But all of this doesn't tarnish my overall conclusion for the Viture Pro XR glasses, as they are just a great improvement over the already excellent original ones. This really sounds like an advertisement, but they are a high quality product and the opposite of electronic garbage. Starting with the design of the packaging and the product itself, they offer a great hardware, a superb picture quality, good sound, and are very comfortable to wear and actually quite useful. If you are like me and struggle with small handheld displays or just want to enjoy a movie on a big screen on the train without anyone watching, they can literally be a game changer, really. If you would like to try out the Viture Pro XR glasses, make sure to use the link provided in the description to get 10% off for the accessories, and I will get a small percentage of the cost, which helps the channel a lot, while it won't be more expensive for you at all. In fact, as mentioned, it's actually cheaper. And for full disclosure, I also want to point out that Viture sent me the glasses and the accessories for a review, while I don't get money for the review itself, and just like last time, they didn't tell me what to say at all. If you like the content, consider liking the video or even subscribing to the channel for more laptop and handheld related stuff, gaming benchmarks, or some tutorials. If you're thinking about getting the previous non-pro version of the Viture XR glasses, make sure to watch my review of them next. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye bye and cheers.